Hello. Hi. Welcome to my video / stream. Well, it's a live stream, so yeah. Anyways, my name is Mitchell Mander. And if you're someone that's unfamiliar with this channel, this is something that I do for the Pokemon Horizon series. I do live discussions for each episode with viewers. We talk about the episode. I give my personal review / thoughts on the episode and assign a rating. But I have a poll up in the chat if you're here live, for those that want to rate the episode. If you want to do so in the comment section down below, if you're viewing this after the stream has aired, you are free to do so and, have a conversation with me. But yeah, if you're someone that's new, it'd be pretty cool if you sub the channel. I do streaming not only for Pokemon Horizons, I do game streaming as well. And I do videos talking about the Pokemon Horizon series, usually for upcoming episodes. So yeah, you should totally sub the channel, like this video, and yeah, all that good stuff. Anyways, let's get some stream music on, which will be some Nintendo music that will be playing in the background as we have the discussion tonight. And I usually give it a couple minutes for some people to show up. If not, I usually just start reviewing the episode and giving my thoughts on the episode. Here's the music. But, this was episode 21 of Pokemon Horizons. The episode where Liko finally gets her second Pokemon. And yeah, it was a very solid episode, and I will get into that momentarily. I will just give it a couple minutes here. People should be showing up very soon. In fact, we got someone here already. Hey, Thomas, what's up? Hope you're having a good weekend and a good Saturday. But yeah, my day is going pretty well. I got an obligation after this stream, but yeah. I'm happy that she finally caught her first Mon. Me too. And I have some thoughts on it. She is getting some development, which, yep. Think people needed to be a little bit patient with her, because here we are. We got Liko development, and it was good. She also developed a goal, too. Through self-reflection, too. Which is something I wanted when we were having this discussion a week ago. I think I brought up the fact that I want some self-reflection, and we got it. Well, we'll get into that when we get to the review part. But yeah, overall, I'm very satisfied. This was the step in the right direction that we needed for Liko's character. Yeah, if nobody shows up in the next minute, we'll get started at about the 5-minute mark. Even though I did a little bit of reviewing just there. We'll reiterate it in a little bit here. Yeah, well, it looks like we're getting some people here. We're up to 4 people in the stream. I'm guessing you're here, Jerome. At least I assumed, since you said you'd come to the stream, so. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and review or talk about episode 21 of Pokemon Horizons. aka the episode where Liko gets her second capture. Hatenna. Okay, so we're in the Galar region. We're basically on our way to the Galar mines. And the beginning of the episode starts with the Hatenna that's the focus in the episode. Getting lost. It doesn't want to be around anybody. It goes and hides in like an old hut near the summit of the Galar mine, basically the mountain where the Galar mines are in. Anyways, the next day comes. Liko, Roy, freed. They're off to go to the Galar mine, and one thing that Liko's been doing is reflecting, doing a lot of self-reflecting over what just happened the previous day. Kabu's words are still kind of floating in her head, where she needs to find her own path. What's up, Jerome, by the way? But she's basically self-reflecting, and she actually talked to Anne at the beginning of the episode, which we'll get into Anne in a little bit. I have some thoughts, but for now, it's interesting because she caught her second Pokemon, a Sandshrew, and she's wondering if Liko's gonna catch another Pokemon, but Liko says, "Oh, I'll just focus on Spiritomb. I'm okay. I'm good." But this causes Liko to self-reflect even more. She sees that Anne is growing as a trainer, and then she sees that Roy has grown a lot, and she actually admires the fact that he is confident in trying to capture the Black Rayquaza. And that's kind of when she realizes that, hey, I'm kind of falling behind. I really need to start catching up to these two because they're kind of leaving me in the dust, which is pretty much true. Roy's been getting a lot of development, and then Anne's getting some off-screen development. Obviously, she's not a main character, but yeah. But she's grown a lot as a trainer, so Liko's, feeling a little, down the dumps. She doesn't really know what she wants to do. She's still questioning what her path is as a trainer. And we're heading to the Galar mine, and Roy picks he picks the right way, but a rainstorm hits, and they have to hide in the hut near the summit. Which, obviously, the Hatenna is in there. And Hatenna reacts to strong emotions. And that seems like this would be the reason why it's hiding away. But Liko notices that something's wrong. So she rushes it back to Molly on the ship. Which Molly conducts, does looks over it. Medical analysis and all or whatever. And she concludes that there's nothing really wrong with it. It's just that it's just down in the dumps. Kind of interesting considering Liko's also kind of down the dumps too. So she tries to go to Dot for advice, and she ends up scaring off Hatenna because she gets a little bit emotional about some of the comments she gets. But yeah, she kind of unintentionally causes Hatenna to kind of run away. So they're kind of looking for the Hatenna throughout the ship, and it keeps running into people and Pokemon, and it gets nervous around them and runs away, or they have an argument like Orla and Murdoch have that drives it away. But eventually Liko ends up catching up to it, and it's at the top of the ship. It's kind of by itself, and that's kind of when Liko actually mentions, hey, when I first came here I was very confused too. I didn't really know what was going on. I didn't know what to think of things going on, so I'd come up here by myself and kind of just reflect on all the stuff that's going on, and I can relate with you pretty much. This kind of opens up to Hatenna, who's basically resonating with Liko at this point, and yeah, the two bond. I like how Hatenna actually rests in Liko's hoodie pouch in its hoodie. I don't know, I like it. It's really small. It fits in there. But anyways, the next day comes, and it's, I like how everybody's praising Liko for actually, being the right person to do this, and they acknowledge that, if there's anyone that could actually pull this off, it'd be you. They'd be able to, resonate with the Hatenna. But the day comes to let it go, and yeah, it doesn't want to go. And it goes back to Liko, so yeah, Liko gets her second capture. So they're back on their route to go to the Galar mine, but we got some company as Amethio and his gang are on the way. And it's kind of interesting because Amethio is, disobeying, the leader of the explorers' rules. but he wants to go after the Black Rayquaza. And it seems like they got some intel on where it's at. More on that in a minute, but they decide not to abandon him, so they're all in it together. So they're on their way to the Galar Mine, and yeah, we're probably going to be dealing with Amicio and his gang in the next episode. Oh my gosh, you're still going with that, Jerome? Well, we got Nick versus Jerome in the chat. Anyways, that was kind of my brief summary of this episode, but overall, I thought this was a very solid episode. I know a lot of people have been a little frustrated with Liko and her growth, I guess, quote-unquote growth, or like stagnation of her growth as a character. And I like how the last few episodes have really addressed this, and it's kind of led to this. A couple episodes ago, we kind of got the seeds planted with her, potentially capturing a new Pokemon when they're like, oh, hey, Liko, wouldn't it be cool if you also caught a second Pokemon as well? And then obviously the previous episode with her, letting Roy and the Kabu's apprentice win. It kind of just shows that, she's compassionate, but she needs to find her own path. She's definitely lacking something. So I like the fact that these last few episodes have addressed that, and she addressed it in this episode. She realizes that she's fallen behind. And with this episode, she caught back up. She's got her second Pokemon, and she has a goal. At least, it's not fully fleshed out, but she has something that she's going to be working towards. Now, I will say when it comes to, getting to know, Pokemon's feelings and all that stuff, it does kind of feel like, it is kind of reminiscent of Ash a little bit, just because Ash, with him bonding with Pokemon, he would learn to know how the Pokemon is like and how they feel and how, just relate to them. In a way, it's kind of this, similar, but I think she's going to go about it in her own way, so we'll just have to see how that develops. But I think that this episode was a great step forward for her as a character, and it's something she definitely needed. So, yeah. And I do think Hatenna is a good Pokemon for her. I actually think that this was the right choice in order for her to develop, now that I've, seen all of this. So, yep. I think that that's good. Now, let's get to the elephant in the room. Is Anne part of the Explorers? I've been a little bit on the fence when it comes to this theory that people have had, but I've been thinking about it more and more, and with this episode, I really am starting to feel like maybe she is part of the Explorers, she's leaking information to them, or she's at least, leaking information to Amicio and his gang. Because isn't it a little bit of a coincidence that after Liko talks with Anne, that the Explorers are, right after her, right afterwards? But, because I think that's a little bit too much of a coincidence, because she talks to, so Anne actually notices that Liko has the pendant back in the first episode. I'm kind of going back. I'm going to have to review everything because I might actually make a video on this. But if I remember correctly, she actually notices the pendant. And it's not long after that the Explorers start coming after her. A little bit of a coincidence. And then she eventually starts, having FaceTime with Anne. And she's like, oh yeah, I'm part of the Rising Voltaclers. We're going to Paldea. And then suddenly we have, Spinal in the Paldea region going after Liko. And then isn't it a bit of a coincidence that Amicio and his gang somehow know that the Black Rayquaza is at the mine in Galar? I don't think that Liko mentioned that Rayquaza was there, but it's kind of interesting that they happen to know that the Black Rayquaza is there too. I don't know, it seems a little bit of a coincidence. I'm kind of still unsure if I'm fully able to commit to the possibility that she is an explorer, but the pieces are kind of starting to line up, so we'll see what happens. Maybe this is just something to throw us off and make us think that Anne is an explorer, but it is a little bit of too much of a coincidence when Liko talks with Anne and then immediately afterwards the explorers are after her, or they know where she's at. a little bit, plot convenient for them to just know where they're at all times. Obviously, before they did have the tracker, but they took the tracker off, so they shouldn't be finding them so easily. But in this case, Amethio is actually going for the Black Rayquaza, so yeah. We'll eventually be clashing with them again, so I'd like to get your guys' thoughts on that. Let's see. I show up for the Pokemon episode, and I at least attempt to watch Pokemon Horizons. Oh, okay. I think she is. Yeah, we'll see. Best friend betraying Liko will be good. See, that's kind of why I'm a little bit unsure at the moment, but at the same time, it's just a little. Don't you think it's a little bit of a You think it is a red herring? I do think I might make the video, because I think after this episode, it kind of just strikes me as a bit odd. Unless they're going off the rumors, that could be another possibility too. They're like, oh, we've heard rumors that the Black Rayquaza is here, because that's basically how Liko and Roy found out. They found out from Kabu. But who knows? Unless the explorers have informants all over the Pokemon world, and they're doing research into this, that could be another thing too. But we don't even know how big the explorers are. I don't think they're as big as Team Rocket or something like that. They seem to be on a smaller scale, but who knows? I know you guys are not into this. Most of you guys are not going to be into the series, but it kind of reminds me of the Kara Outers and Boruto that are kind of, placed all over the ninja world, that are kind of leaking information to the Inners and Gigant. It kind of reminds me of that, if that is the case. But who knows? Since Amethio is after Rayquaza, he probably is there because he heard rumors from his own sources. Yep, they did mention that they were gathering data or something. I remember that was one thing I caught. So, yeah, we'll see how much weight that theory holds. I kind of want maybe another FaceTime reveal where it's oh hey, I'm going to I don't know, Alola now, and then suddenly the explorers are there in Alola. You know what I mean? That's kind of where I'm going to be okay, what's going on, Ann? You got some explaining to do. But I would say, disregarding that for the moment, this episode was pretty fantastic. I would probably give it maybe I've been trying to decide whether it's an 8 or a 9. So for my personal score, we're going to go with an 8.5. We're meeting halfway. Clawless, hi. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Love this episode. Quite possibly the most adorable one. Yeah, give me your ratings in the chat, by the way. Is it a 10? Is it a 9? 8? 7? If you really didn't like this episode, I'd really like to know why. I think that this was a pretty solid episode. 8.5. See? Great minds think alike. Cuteness overload. I guess we'll get to see how Hatenna is. And see if it becomes powerful in the future. I just find it interesting that Liko's Pokemon team so far, what they fully evolve into. Oh boy. Is she going to get a Ralts at some point? Because that would mean she'd have a Gardevoir. Oh boy. I especially love the dialogue in this episode in particular. Me too. You know, another thing I didn't mention that I thought was pretty interesting is another thing that was symbolism in the episode. I liked how the rainstorm was kind of symbolism that both Liko and Hatenna, were down in the dumps. Liko trying to find her path and realizing that she's stagnating as a trainer, and then Hatenna, literally being like overwhelmed by like the emotions of everyone and wants to be with, be alone. And I like the fact that the next day comes after like the two of they bonded. Liko kind of figured out her path. The next day it's very sunny. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but it went from rain to sun. So it kind of shows her opening up her path. So I like the symbolism there. I think it was pretty well done. Liko getting all the good-looking Pokemon will be fan service overload. Yep. It's not every day that Pokemon explains anxiety and depression. That is true. There's a couple episodes that dig deep into that, but yeah, I like it. Self-reflection was nice, and I like what they did here. That's literally what I said last week. I'm like, I want Liko to do some self-reflecting, and that's exactly what she did in this episode. Hatenna was in my top 5 for Liko to catch, but I still think Sam would have been amazing. P.S. No Gardevoir, no more humanoid Pokemon. Yeah, we've already got 2. Once they fully evolve, probably don't need another one. Roy getting the big stomach Pokemon will be a great contrast. Interesting. That was another funny moment in this episode. I like the fact that, Roy's like, I got a great idea. I'm going to trap the Hatenna. We got some food here. I'm going to put it in this box. It will totally fall in. And it's Fuecoco that falls for the trap. Because, of course. But, yeah. Very solid episode. I think that this was pretty well done. So, to anybody else in the chat that wasn't here when I was discussing it, thoughts on Anne? Do you think that she's part of the Explorers, or do you think that it's just a red herring? Or just, what are your general thoughts? Because, yeah, I'm a little bit on the fence at the moment. Like I said, I might actually make a video on this. I haven't done a video in like a month, so I've been just streaming and doing shorts, so might need to make a video here or there coming up. And just get everyone's thoughts. It'd be interesting. Maybe I'll do it. We'll see. Seeing Liko all grown up with the final evolutions of her Pokemon shall be good for the plot and business. Ha ha ha. Oh. I see what you mean. I also love when Freed went on a tangent about seeing the Marital spat happening in public. Yeah, I remember that. Fleetby experience. Marriage spat in real life. Oh boy. Yeah, I forgot about that. That was a interesting little moment in the episode. Whew, okay. Let's see what else you guys have. It seems too obvious. The writers are probably trying to make us think that only to catch us off guard with something else. I guess we'll see what they're cooking. Who knows? Let them cook. It was so casual and realistic. I wanted to hear more about that, honestly. It was a very interesting moment. You know what? Yo, we have 8 votes, and it's tied 50-50, 9-10, and 8-7. It says something when all the votes are, in the upper echelon of ratings. None of the 2 lower options have a single vote, so that should tell you something about this episode and the series as a whole. Very solid. I wonder if Emerald watched this one. I don't know. If he shows up, you might want to save that question for him. Okay. Now that we've talked about this episode, do you have any thoughts for the next episode? I know of something that is going to happen in the next episode, but I won't discuss it here. I'll just let the episode air, but what are your thoughts going into episode 22? We're going to see Freed versus Amethio again, I assume. Do you think Liko and Roy are going to step up and try and challenge him? Is Rayquaza going to make an appearance? You know, I haven't actually looked at to see if the episode titles are out. I think I saw one. Everyone complimenting Liko is a neat detail to show that everybody is noticing her changing, and probably also because she clearly has low self-esteem. That is true. A lot of people, they were talking about that, like, yeah, when you first showed up, I wasn't sure. So, yeah, that is a nice thing that people were picking up on, so that was cool. Mitchell Mander, when are you and on Extreme and Monster Hunter Rise again, by the way? I don't know. Jerome? I will say that this Monday I already have something planned. But I want to say Mr. Jerome here has Fridays and Saturdays off, so we'd have to do it on like a Friday or something. Not sure why not hop on to it. I mean, it's if you're interested, we might have to arrange some time for a Friday. So stoked for the next episode. Me too. We're going into the Galar Mine portion of this episode. And yeah, it's pretty clear that we saved Grandma for last. My temporary hours will end next week. Oh, so it's done after next week? Okay. So you're back on your Monday, Tuesday schedule? After that? I take it? Amethio versus Freed, round 3. I hope... I guess I won't comment on that battle. I know the outcome. I'm just going to keep silent on it. I'll just have you guys speculate. How well do you think Amethio is going to do? Also, the bonus I received, Mitchell, you will be jealous. Oh, sure. I mean, I'm literally about to get a raise in like a month from now, so just gonna put that out there. Is it round 4? It might be round 4, because then they battled twice. Because they battled in episode 1, they battled in episode 2 for a little bit. They battled in episode 5, I want to say. So this will be battle number 4, yeah. Do we want to count the battle did they battle in episode 3? They might have battled in episode 3 too. I can't remember. I'd have to go back and kind of relook at it. Yeah, this is either round 4 or 5. I mean, some of them have been a little bit on the unofficial side, but we'll just count it for the sake of it. Will Freed win? Probably. Do you know who Griffin is? Yes, I do. I don't follow him, but I know that he knows certain things about the next episode, I should say, ahead of time. Oh, hey, what's up, Emerald? So it could honestly end next week or 2 weeks from now. I gotta ask Lee. Okay. Just let me know. If you want to do Monster Hunter again, we will plan for it. Yes. It was probably hiding in the bushes at some point, whether it happened in the episode or off screen. Just gonna put that out there. By the way, there will be a 1 week break coming up. Yep, I'm aware. I need to go back and look. Did the episode titles get updated? Because I saw a bunch of them that didn't have like titles. In fact, let me check right now while I'm like thinking about it. Let's go to good old Cerebi in the anime forums. Nothing. We just know next week's episode is Clash the Galar Mine. Yep, I have no material for a discussion video as of right now. Hopefully we get those episode titles and summaries soon, so I can make another video. I noticed that every time a character catches a Pokemon, another adult gives them a Pokeball, emphasizing that the caught Pokemon are being accepted into the family. Yeah, it's happened twice, or isn't it 3 times now? Because then they hand one to Dot for Quaxley. So yeah, that is kind of a neat detail there. Also emphasizing that others realize that the catch was earned. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. I agree. Elfie the Glaceon. Hi again. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. You didn't do a video with the last summaries we got? Yes, I did. I literally did the summaries up to this episode. The only one we have is for next week's episode, which I literally have nothing to say after reading the summary for it. There's not really much else I could add. The episodes following that probably have a few things to say whenever we know what those episodes are going to be about. We have, I'm looking at it right now. September 22nd and October 6th are TBA. No title or summary. We know the title and summary for next week's episode, but again, there really isn't much to say. It's literally the Rising Volt Tacklers versus the Explorers and the Galar Mine. Wait, where do you find upcoming spoilers? Because the only source I know is Griffin. Cerebi. The Cerebi forums. They have a thing for anime spoilers. That's what I utilize for my videos. Whenever you see like my discussion videos and when I'm basically reading the summary for the episode, it's coming from there. I got some fan art of me. Nice. How do you know what will happen? Griffin. And then there's another Twitter account that I don't know if they're active anymore. They were active during Journeys, but they pretty much knew what was happening a week ahead of time. Like literally, and they were credible too. Like, I'll give you an example. They pretty much revealed that Cynthia was gonna Dynamax her Togekiss rather than Garchomp Mega Evolving. If you go to Cerebi and you go to anime, you have to go to anime spoilers. in the section for okay, if you go to their forums, you'll go to Pokemon anime discussion. You'll click on that, and in the top section there is a thing for anime spoilers. I think it's the first thing that comes up. You just click on there, and you go there, and it'll have like, all the upcoming episodes, and there's obviously other discussions that go on as well. But that's where I get my information. I will, in fact, give you a link right now. And there you go. PokeFans Taiwan is another one, but there's another one. There is another one that I think that's called like Pokemon Anime News or something like that. They're very credible, but they don't. I haven't seen them post anytime recently. Hello, Giga Gamer. Hello. So that's where you get your info from. Yes. Anime Pokemon News, I believe so. I think that's their Twitter handle. But I don't think they've been active as of late. I believe so. I'd kind of have to go and confirm with my own by myself. Give me a second. If you really want me to, I can confirm that. Let's go to... It's actually not Twitter, it's X. Oh yeah, Pokemon Anime News. Yep, I follow them. Yeah, they're somewhat active, but actually, never mind. They are active. It's just my bad. I was gonna say they're not active. They are active. I haven't really been paying a whole lot of attention to. Well, I hate to say the name, but X, since that's what it's called now, but just because of the way things have kind of changed on the website for obvious reasons. I mean, I must have kind of just tuned them out just because I'm not really paying attention. That's on me for not paying attention. We'll blame the certain person that's running the site to the ground. The longer that's happening, the less I like X. No, let's not call it that. Let's call it Twitter. What it should be called. Well, I mean, sure, but I have a lot of issues with how it's being run now. That makes me kind of want to utilize it less. I kind of try to limit my stuff on there. Sometimes I'll post some stuff, but that's about it. I just hope things get better with it because it actually has been a good source for information and actually like communicating with people. By the way, the final episodes of Ash released on Netflix. Yeah, I saw that. I imagine that Horizons is probably going to be here soon. I'm hoping it's out next month, but... My expectation is probably like later this year or early 2024. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully it comes out as soon as possible. I mean, we have 21 episodes now, so we could at least get like a head start on them. Since all of the prior series is now dubbed. And we already got a teaser for episode 1 of Horizon, so we know that they've already like begun dubbing it. And they were probably a decent way through probably the first couple of episodes. I imagine that they're working on it. Doesn't Canada have the episodes first? That's what I thought. I wish they would get out of the Netflix deal and just kind of just do what they used to do, but whatever. I don't really watch the dub, so guess it's not really something that I'm too worried about. I'm just not interested personally in watching the dub Emerald. I already watched a little bit of the teaser we got with episode 1 and I thought it was decent. But I don't think I'm going to fully commit to watching all the episodes in the dub. I've literally been watching the sub for like 7 years now. Almost 8, I want to say. At this point, and I haven't really paid attention to the dub since really X and Y. And that's where I finally dropped off of the dub. I mean, it's hopefully it has gotten better, but there are various issues, mainly the music. I mean, if it's your thing, if you really want to watch the dub, go right ahead. It's just for me, I've been sub for like 7, almost 8 years at this point. But yeah, I mean, personally, my recommendation would be to watch the sub. But if you're going to watch the dub, then, cool. I'm not going to like tell you what you can, like what medium you can effectively, like, I'm not gonna, how do I say this? Like, my recommendation is the sub version, but if you're gonna watch it, if you're like, no, I'll watch the dub, then, you know, that's for, you know, that's your decision. I mean, I wish that they'd actually give us a legal way of watching it, but they clearly aren't going to do that, so they kind of leave us no choice. And it's pretty clear that they're aware that people are watching it. So, like, just rip the Band-Aid off and do it already, but I know it's not going to happen. Again, let me just say it. Ash wins the Masters 8 tournament. Congratulations, Ash! We were happy you won! People in the comments, dude, I'm like 30 episodes behind. Why are you telling me he won? Thanks for ruining it. Yeah, they actually sub the stuff towards the end, and it's just like, yeah, you're capable of doing subs, so just give us subs, please, and thanks. Oh, one of these days I kind of want to look at some of the memes that have come out from the series. There probably hasn't been a whole lot, but I saw a dumb meme on Facebook a while back. It was after, I think, episode 5 aired, where Liko and Roy were kind of, you know, a little scared to go up against the Explorers. Someone took that image of them kind of, you know, shaking. You know, they're shaking up, they're a little scared. And they put the image of Ash punching Mewtwo. And they said kids in 1999 were built different compared to 2023 kids. And people in the chat, or people in the comment section, like, made my brain just melt. Good lord, it was bad. I want to say, someone said, what was it? They're like, oh, this is why it was so great back then. It was just Ash, Misty, Brock. It was the best. Nothing, everything after that was trashed. Oh, good lord. I mean, imagine, like, in order to counter that, imagine if we had an episode where Liko just punched Mewtwo. She just, you know, meek little Liko goes up and punches, like, literal, like, Pokemon God. It would be literally I'd literally be like, alright, fam. I'm done with the series. Peace out, y'all. If that happened. I don't know. Yeah, I agree with what you had to say there. Nostalgia is a dangerous drug. Yeah, I agree. What's wrong with her Pokemon, Liko? Is it because of fan art of revolved around the 2 Pokemon fully evolved? I mean, I don't have a problem with them. It would be kind of interesting if, like, she caught, like, Ralts next or something. Because her fully evolved team would be very interesting. Oh, believe me, I found some memes that even made a silly edit. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, you go to Facebook and you see the stuff that, like, some of the stuff that comes up, it's very bad. Well, it just people, like, what people say about it. It's clear that they just don't watch it or they don't remember certain things. There was something I saw the other day. I want to go back and I wish I could remember it, but it was referencing like an old episode. It was like, why didn't we get this? Or why didn't this happen? Like, because did you not watch the episode? Kind of thing. If I ever find another one, maybe I'll post on Discord or something. I just find them cool Pokemon that she's getting. Yeah, outside of Facebook for me. Yep. I probably should stay away because it's Facebook. Yeah, it's really bad these days. Can't wait to see what's next in her quest. I really wonder if Terrapagos is going to make it on her team. We'll see. We'll have to see. Someone on Twitter made an amazing Horizons animation. I'll have to check that out if you could link that here. Siasm. Yo, welcome. Welcome to the stream. We kind of went on an interesting, we're having an interesting conversation right now. It could help them catch Rayquaza. It might. Yep. What's going on with the audio? Audio seems fine to me. Mostly discussion around Horizons. Yep. Yeah, I gotta have it at a certain... I gotta have it pretty low, otherwise it's gonna overwhelm and pick up on the mic. I could turn it up a little bit. Alright, I've turned it up a little bit. Hold on, who's texting me? Okay, anyways. That's why I think Frostmoth would be better, no internet bait. Yeah, if it starts picking up on the mic, let me know. I did turn it up a little bit. Hold on, it's getting dark in this room. I gotta turn a light on. I forgot the sun sets earlier now. My room was getting like pitch dark. I was about to just be here, sitting here in the dark, looking at my laptop, talking to you guys. It could be just be me since I have AC on, so it would... Yeah, probably. I mean, whenever I have AC on, I have a hard time hearing. Whenever I'm, like, on Discord or whatever, talking with others. Then again, Emerald, I'm 61, so, you know, my ears, my hearing, it's not the same as it used to be, you know. You know how it is. Oh, wait. I don't think I saw the link. Did you post it here? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think that... now I think about it, I think you have to be a mod. Could you Could you at me on Twitter and then I'll view it later? Or excuse me, X. If you join Discord, yeah. If you have Discord, you should totally join my Discord. Either Twitter or Discord. I'll put a thing out on here. I'm at level 2. Yep, just in case you want to join my Discord, it's out there. If you can't join, just let me know. Yep, I got your notification. And I have it up now, so I will view it. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in here if you guys are curious too. If Nessa appears, I want Nessa to get some development and Liko, not Roy. So you want Liko and Nessa to bond? That would certainly be interesting. A girl development arc? Interesting. Even if it's only... Is this only a few seconds? Yeah. Oh, shoot. It's only 7 seconds. I'm looking at it now. Oh my gosh. That's great. I like it. It looks like Pikachu's like spazzing out in the air. By the way, Mitchell, I never did eat dinner last night. LOL, I fell asleep. Yeah. Well, you might wanna make sure you eat your dinners. Emerald, eat those chicken nuggies. It's nourishment for your bodies, for you to be strong and stuffed. Emerald moment. Similar to Chloe and the Psyduck girl in the series that shall not be named. Oh, good lord. Oh, it's been so long. I would tell you to give me a refresher, but it is the series that shall not be named, so might want to just keep that buried in the past. If you know what I mean. I do that sometimes, not eat dinner, more of a recent thing though. I say like in the past year or two I've done it a few times. I've only done it like once, maybe twice. There was one time I literally like woke up the next day super hungry. I'm like, why am I so hungry? And then I was like, oh, duh. I didn't eat dinner last night. I had a few times where I just wasn't hungry. And I'm just like, I'll just go to bed. And get ready for like work or school or whatever. Or I was doing at the time. Wow, we've hit the 1 hour mark and I didn't even realize that we've gone into a little bit of an interesting conversation tonight that I wasn't expecting, but oh well, you never know what will happen on a Mitchell Mander stream. Okay, so Nessa and Liko hang out together and both get development? So maybe they get separated from everybody else and they have to like work together, maybe? Or are they just hanging out in Gala or something? Didn't even feel hungry this morning. Interesting. I sent you an edit I did. Oh. Let me check that out. Wait, do you send it to me on... Send it to me on Discord or X or... Hold on. Look at Discord, Mitchell. What have you done, Emerald? I gotta give you a reaction, an appropriate one. Let me see if I can find it. There you go. I at you on Twitter. Oh my goodness, you said it. Oh. Oh, is it appropriate for me to listen to this on stream, may I ask? Oh, Devin would have a few things to say about it, Emerald, if he were here. I was thinking Nessa and Liko get separated from everyone else by the sea, and Nessa befriends a Militic, and Liko and Hatenna help detect how it feels. Interesting. That's an interesting that'd be an interesting concept for an episode. Oh no. I remember Kahara's development Mario Kart stream we did. Oh, good lord. Who you asking? Oh, I was asking you if that edit is appropriate for me to listen to unstreamed. Or should I just wait until the stream ends? Because I did notice that it's Snap Cube. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna listen to this on stream because I like Snap Cube. So I'm gonna pause the music. We're gonna go ahead and listen to this edit. I am going to share this edit with you all. If you guys want to check it out, do so. Okay. So everybody, you might want to click on that link I just sent you all, or just put in the chat. And watch it with me about One Piece, the laugh. Mitchell should do the laugh, though. Oh my goodness, good gracious, you and this laugh. Which clip about the laugh? Anyways, let me watch this clip, and it is taking audio from Snapcube, so we're gonna go ahead and listen to this edit. So hopefully you all have it up. If you pulled it up, if you pulled that link up that I just put on there. We are going to listen to it in 3, a 2, a 1.
You have something in your hands, and I want it. I want part of it. Very much. Oh, your eyes scared me.
Oh my gosh.
It's not a joke. I'm not joking with you anymore. I want whatever part that you have there in your hands, that little cube, that is something that leads to Tomorrowland, and yesterday, and the day afterwards. Now I need you to hand it to me.
It's my GameCube, and it will stay in Tomorrowland for as long as I need.
I'll take it.
Oh my gosh, that's great. Well, Snapcube is great, so... there's a few other Snapcube clips that come to mind that you could utilize for some of these ones. There could be the one with from the Sonic 06 dub. where was it Mephiles and like Silver meeting? They're like, "This is my gamer pad. I get so angry because the towers are tilted." That would be great too. The Monster Hunter laugh, oh my gosh. That's cool. Anyways, music's going back on. It only took me 3 hours to make. Nice. You could do Eggman's announcement. Oh, lordy. I don't know how you would do that one, though. It would have to be perfect. Maybe it's Liko looking up at the moon. Good lord. Yeah, it's Liko's Twitter announcement. Oh, maybe not. We'll do Freed's Twitter announcement about Amethio. Tomorrowland. Did you see the clip, Mitchell? What clip? The one that you posted on my Discord? I was thinking of that, but I wanted the audio to best fit what was going on visually. Gotcha. I'm here to make an announcement. Chow the Hedgehog is up. Wait, Iono doing the announcement? You could do that, though I think Fizzy Wizard and Devin would be upset and be traumatized if they see Iono again. I can never tell sometimes if you did watch what we sent, since you don't respond to all things in the post, which is fair. I mean, granted, I'm not able to look at every single thing. I mean, if you really want me to look at something, you could ask me, hey, did you check this out? Or if it was intended for me, you just couldn't say that. By the way, you guys, just shilling my Discord account or server. You should totally join the Discord, and we could chat about Pokemans and video games and other animes and stuff. We have fun on the chat, and sometimes we meme for a little bit. I am going somewhere tonight that things might get a little juicy, so those that are in the Discord know. But yeah, this has been an interesting stream. Are we even talking about Horizons anymore? We're just hanging out, having a good time, though. That's what it's all about. By the way, Matt's came out of his room. You want to say hi to Matt, guys? Yeah, usually I'm occupied with like work and stuff, so I'm not always kind of paying attention to every single thing. It is a Horizons meme, so I guess it is related to Horizons. Hee. Oh snap, Mitch, we didn't even trade your Pokemon. Yeah, it's been a week. We also got Teal Mask coming up, so we'll probably find some time in the next week or so, whenever. Since I will be playing Scarlet and Violet again after taking a hiatus from the game. Can you say it on stream in a way that will not get you in trouble, please? For what exactly? Like, are you talking about the Snapcube meme? The Eggman's announcement? It's kind of really hard to make that safe for stream. That I would have to really think of how to kind of go around that one. Can someone like help me, do me a solid and post that in the chat? A link to that. Oh, want to say hi to everybody?
Hi everyone.
Matt's here, guys.
I'm just getting a drink.
What are you going later after the stream? I am going to my friend's house. And we're probably going to hang out and just chill. They're probably already hanging out already. They're probably like, where are you, Mitchell?
Have fun.
Yep, I'm trying.
Oh, yeah, same.
Oh yeah, by the way, I'll be gone tonight, so at a certain point, just turn... Yep, thank you, thank you. Emerald says hi.
Hi.
Also, regarding Nessa appearing, I really can't think of a way for it to happen without a solid reason. I guess we'll have to see what they cook. Hopefully they cook something, because I've been wanting Nessa to appear in the series. How is that difficult to say on stream? Do you know what I'm referring to? The Eggman's announcement? Do you know what it is? Because it's pretty vulgar. I've come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog is blank blank blank. He peed on someone. We'll just say. That's right. He did his thing and he peed everywhere. And you know what? I'm going to make a call-out post on twitter.com. Shadow the Hedgehog. Explicit. Here's what explicit looks like. All points, no quills. It looks like, yeah. I'm going to fire my laser on the moon now. And I'm going to go, instead of like hitting the earth, I'm going to go higher. I'm going to pee on the moon. That's right, Obama. I peed on the moon, you idiot. Now you have 24 hours to, do all that stuff. Now get out of my sight before, I really had to work around that one. That was hard. Do I need to provide a link for you to watch this? Because, it is hilarious. I think I died laughing the first time I watched that clip. At least Emerald knows what I'm referring to. The Nico Robin laugh. I have not watched that. Anyways, I can't believe I said that on stream, so. You think maybe the grandma has connections to at least one of the gym leaders? It seems like a plausible situation. Yeah, that's possible. That would be pretty neat. The question is, which gym leader? I saw a flip note version about it. Gotcha. Okay. Maybe opal, haha. Maybe mustard. I'd like mustard, but how are we going to integrate mustard in the current storyline is the question. I mean, I would really like us to go to, Isle of Armor, since we've never been there. In fact, there's probably a couple places we haven't been to in Galar, but yeah. I mean, I guess we're going to the Galar Mine, which we didn't even go to a Galar Mine in the series that shall not be named, to my knowledge. So I guess that's a plus. Anyways, you should do the laugh. Robin's laugh. I didn't watch it, so I don't know. The Monster Hunter laugh is the only thing I can give you, but I will think about it before the stream ends. Hold on, who's texting me? Later in the series, I want at least one tournament in the middle of the series, like in Best Wishes. They could do that. And just depends on how much stronger Liko and Roy get. They're still in their beginning phase still. I mean, we got Kabu and he's helping by Rayquaza. Watch it when you can. I'll try. Maybe tomorrow. I'm sure you will find it funny, her laugh. Well, it's hers and Saul. Okay. Bro, who rated this episode 5 or lower? For the person who did that, can you explain why you rated this episode so lowly? Because I would say that's a pretty hot take, considering that everybody here likes this episode. Yeah, I was going to say, take a look at the poll. I just noticed it just now. Siasm. That wasn't you, was it? Emerald, I wasn't even being that loud. I mean, I could yell if you want me to. Oh, you didn't? Okay, it wasn't Siasm. Then who was it? You better confess. I mean, I don't know, bro. I'm literally not being that loud. I rated a 9 though, gotcha. Yeah. You know, I've kind of lost track of time. I didn't realize. You know, we've had such a fun conversation tonight. I didn't realize that it's been like an hour and 20 minutes. Oh my goodness. Let's ask chat then. Is he loud when he does that? I'm not that loud, bro. I'm literally just like not even talking that loud into the mic when I do that. I mean, if this is loud, I don't know what else is. I'm talking even more softly than I was before. Also, I like how we see Freed and Liko without their coats. Oh yeah, they got soaked in this episode. That's right. That's why. Just kidding. I'm playing. I don't know. It could be just be me since I do have max fault. See, there you go. I don't know if this Nintendo Direct is happening next week, but if it comes out at a time where I can actually react to it, you might want to prepare in advance. Because if something big gets announced, I ain't going to hold back my excitement. Still disappointed I couldn't react to the June Direct. I would have lost it if when Super Mario RPG Remake was announced. The time you were loud, though, was when you and Jeff and your friends were playing Mario Party. Well, yeah, we kind of get into it a little bit. Too much, I would say. One of these days we'll do that again. Maybe we'll do it when the week that Horizons is on break. I mean, yeah, I kind of had to throw that warning before people get mad at me and throw a fit. We'll bring them back eventually. I will bring it up to the boys when I see them tonight. Anyways, gotta bounce. But oh, I see. Gotcha. Well, thank you for joining once again. It's always a pleasure. It's been a fun and fruitful conversation tonight. So thank you for joining. Don't be a stranger. Show up to either these streams or any streams or just anything that I post. Thank you so much for your support and have a great rest of the day. I am heading to dinner soon this time, huh? I kind of want Liko to have Terapagos. She might. We'll see how the plot thickens, I guess, in the future. If Roy's getting Rayquaza, then she should have a legend too. That's if he gets Rayquaza. We'll just have to see how this series plays out. Okay, well, this has been a fun stream. However, we have been going on for over an hour and 20 minutes. And I probably need to be getting going here soon, so we'll be wrapping up soon. So if you guys if there's anything you guys want to chat about, this is your opportunity to talk about it. What's the plan for this week? I don't have it fully fleshed out, but I think right now we're finishing up Ages on Monday. Teal Mask is going to be Wednesday. I might do it on Thursday as well, and Friday. We'll see. I'll be doing the DLC until I'm done with the main storyline for it, so. Yeah, it's DLC. It won't last as much as long as the main game, but yeah. I gotta see how I'm gonna do the thumbnail format for it. If I'm gonna do the same thing or if I'm gonna do something different. I still gotta buy the Teal Mask, or still gotta buy the DLC. I'll do that probably tomorrow when I get a chance. I gotta. Oh, what's today? The 9th? I gotta pay some bills. Dang it. I guess I'll buy that along with paying my bills. I guess I gotta do some adulting tomorrow. Fun times. Isn't it like $30? People are texting me too. 35, okay. I mean, I would assume tax is involved in it, depending on what state you're in. State or the country. It is a new expansion, so yeah. Yeah. It's not quite as expensive as Sunbreak was, I will say that. But Sunbreaks was a major expansion for Rise. That got content for like a year. But yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of the plan for next week, and obviously we'll be doing this next okay, I will say this for next Saturday for the Horizon stream. I'm busy Saturday night because I have a bonfire that I am having at my house, so I will probably be doing the stream earlier in the day, probably around noon. I have to get a haircut before that, so hopefully I'm back for my haircut. I'll see you next time. Okay. Oh. Yeah. I think when it's funny when Horizons comes back, I think that weekend I'm out of town. Because we have a 1 week break. Of course, the weekend I'm gone, Horizons is back, and I gotta wait until Sunday to do the live stream. Oh, or I could try and squeeze it in Friday night if I have time. Who knows? Anywho, guys, is there anything else you guys have for me? I know there's 5 of you here, which Emerald and Fizz are 2 of the 5, so if you guys got anything to say, say it now. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Maple syrup should come back to Zelda. Ask Numa to put him in the next Zelda game, which will be out in like 6 years. Or 7 years. Then again, Oracle remakes might actually be a thing in the future, so you might want to keep your eye out for it. Do the laugh. Oh my gosh. Why do you want me to make that a short when she gets the ring? I'm not really certain that would be short material, though. I would have to re-review that. I mean, my Chuck E. Cheese short was a short for a reason. It was unexpected funny moment in my stream, and clearly it resonated since it did very well view-wise. You like her more than Koopa Jr. Troopa? You mean just Junior Troopa? Interesting. You know what? Just for you, Emerald, let me see if there's a GIF on Discord. I'm looking. Sorry, I don't think there is one. I'm trying. Nope, there is no GIF of Junior Troopa. Uh-oh. Here we go. Is there any GIF of it? I'm looking. I am looking. I don't see any GIFs of Maple on Discord. So sorry. Oh boy, what are we starting in the chat? All right. Well, you guys chat there. I need to grab something really quickly. Alright, I'm back. I'm going to go ahead and end the poll. Since 9 or 10 won the poll, I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. We'll settle for a 9. So, yeah. Very solid episode. Oh Lord, you and your VTubers. Oh my gosh, what are you saying with Fizz? You're good, Sai. There's just a very interesting conversation going on here in the chat. Well, oh my gosh, fake mustaches. But what if I grow a real one? But wait, that's my VTuber avatar. I'll just put the fake mustache on the avatar. Hoo 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 hoo. Okay, got a little distracted there. Is there anything else you guys want to chat about here? I probably should be getting ready to head out to where I'm heading out to here in a few minutes. And I think this is Mario Odyssey music that is playing right now. We can end it here, Mitchell. I think I'm good talking about the episode. I mean, we kind of veered off from talking about the episode, if we're being honest. But yeah. Yeah, we could probably bring this stream to a close. There's 5 of you watching right now. You are all cool. Just so you know. No, I don't think so. Okay. We keep bringing it up. But anyways, for real though, thank you for joining me tonight, guys. This has been a very interesting stream. A lot of these streams are pretty fun, I'm finding. So next week we'll be finishing up Oracle of Ages on Monday, starting the Teal Mask DLC for Scarlet and Violet on Wednesday, and we will be streaming that a lot. There might be some more information on upcoming Horizons episodes, so I will make a video on that when we have information on the upcoming episodes. Also, we have a Nintendo Direct that's potentially on the horizon, so if it comes out at a time that I can react to it, you better believe I'm gonna do a live reaction to that. So there's that in the horizon as well. See what I did there? So yeah. Anyways, guys, again, if you're still in the chat, thank you for joining me tonight. And yeah, we'll put it into this stream. It's been fun. It's been real, guys. Anyways, have a good day or night wherever you're at, and I will see you all later. Bye.